Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Their guys are ready to do battle between the and the Carolina Panthers. Season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week? Get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. McCaffrey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get in our meetings that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Looking to throw. Fields. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. The ball's out. McCaffrey lost it. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Giants touchdown. Huge, huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Throwing on first down. Fields. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, Fields. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Mike 50, Mike 50.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Well executed there on 2nd down, so do you go back to the air on 3rd?
Well, that's a possibility, but now you've opened up things to where you showed that you would run the ball in long-distance situation. You might come back again because I doubt they believe you'll do it a 2nd time.
5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on 3rd. Back to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here's the Panthers punter now. Jabril Peppers is deep for the Giants. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Let's go.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Hey, team six. Team six. Two.
Here's Jones, operating from the gun. Over the middle, complete. That's Hodges. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. A first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a third down.
Here we go. 10 logo. 36. Line 36. Bravo.
Now Jones. From the gun, he'll throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hodges. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
61. Matchbox light. Go.
On first down, Jones. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside quarter. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Throwing, Jones. This is Shepard on the catch. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
Topper! Hey, box truck. 54 Mike. Check. Watch.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now. It away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Jones to throw on third down. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter. But likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away. Fielded just inside the 20. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Fields. And he's got the hook up to Moore. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
13 yards on the play. And the Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set. Go to base. Give the 15. Check my 15. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Shoot. Shoot. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Check no echo. Neil.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Darren Lee there to get him down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
And not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket, he tucks it and goes down.
Brandon, so often we talk about whether or not a quarterback was surprised by the pressure, by the blitz. Most of the time, they're not surprised by that, but the speed in which someone gets there. And on this play, I don't think he had any other chance or choice.
Are they taught in that situation just to tuck it and go down?
Yeah, when you don't even have an opportunity to look downfield and assess what's going on, cover it, take care of the football. Don't turn something bad into something worse.
To throw on 3rd down, Fields. He's going to float this over the middle deep. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the 1st down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And he's only able to get it to right around the 3. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Let's get it. Ready? 60 outlaw. 36. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that thing. Hey, do.
Now Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jones. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking to throw. Jones. Jennings lost the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player, when they catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them, big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
To throw on second down. Fields. That's complete right around the 8. That catch good for 5. It's third down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Back to throw. Fields. This is caught. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
That's it, baby. Check 26, check 26.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Squeeze, double. He's coming. We got double up. One, check. Good. Motion. A little flare. Check 37. Check.
He may try and run for this. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the second quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They'll run for it. It's Edwards. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Here we go again. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9".
Jones now. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
You know, a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Here's Jones to throw from his end zone. Over the middle, it's complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now Jones operating from the gun, and he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up fourth down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And taken right at the 35. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Go. Safety's creeping. Hey, alert 3. Alert 3.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game, as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Flushed out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's the second sack of the game, but this player, disruptive in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Ready?
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go. And that is